Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of our Tomb of Annihilation campaign here on Double the Dice. Last session, Lila very slickly got away from the Flaming Fist. The party managed to ask their new fairy dragon friend the questions that they were owed, and they only lost one question to a simple mistake, and learned that they might be able to learn more about the demonetization curse from a location called Orolunga in the northwest area of Chult. Party rolled really well on their survival check and saved a lot of time skipping across the river at Kitcher's Inlet instead of going upstream. And Yenben and Mordai had a conversation about discussing what a witch's knot is, and Mordai has come one step closer to finding out how to free his patron. Lila and John also discussed, Lila and Mordai also discussed John and his hand and how they felt about all that stuff. And there were concerns about whether or not it was contagious. Thanks for the idea. Now that we are across the river, we return to the party, and we are in the middle of the evening on, middle of the night, I believe we said on day 13, and we are enjoying an area of Chult that feels significantly less corrupted by the forces of undead. Let's go starting from left to right. Introduce yourselves and the character you're playing for those listening.
I have no idea which left you're talking about.
Yeah, your left or my left?
Good question.
I'm going to go left that happens that way.
That way. That one.
That left? That's stage right. So stage right?
It's my
How
left.
That works?
I'm looking at you.
Jay?
I'm looking at you. Yes.
Consummate professionals. Here we go.
Okay. Well, as myself, I'm Jay. I'm playing Mordai Low, a tiefling warlock. Is very close to graduating from Brain Eldritch Bard College, we'll call that, because that's how magic works in this place. He's a young, plucky, bright-eyed adventurer, but 13 days in the jungles of Chult definitely will weigh down on any bright young soul. So we'll see if he could get any edges and some jadedness to him if he survive.
All right, and next?
I'm Trev. I'm playing Yenbear, rather early and taciturn bugbear.
Okay, and Galadriman? Sorry.
Hi, I'm playing Lila. She is a half-orc, half-human druid who does bear stuff.
Yay, bear
Awesome.
stuff.
All right. So, we are going into the second watch of the evening. I'm just going to roll to see if there's an encounter. On a 15 or higher, we have an encounter. Nope, sure don't. So, who's on watch right now? Or I think we were just finishing up the conversation with Yenben and Mordai.
Yeah, we just finished discussing what a witch's knot was, and we were about to swap watches.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
On a look for relatively holy places, or I'll go talk. Gotta figure out how to go. I know what he's caged in, but not where that cage is.
But at least now you know what you're looking for.
Yes. Halfway there. Ish.
Sure.
It's a step.
Yes.
Does that mean that prayer is a form of sustenance for you at this point, Mordai?
Oh, Lila, you're awake. Good night.
Just in time. Hope our yapping didn't wake you up.
Oh, no. I just, I had a nice rest because we're much less undeady over here. So the druid can finally relax.
And no night hags?
Not so far.
Hooray!
Yeah. I like my hair all in one piece and my sleep uninterrupted. It's delightful.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure that
agree.
probably still hurts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? If that's the worst I get away with, I'll be pretty happy about it.
Right?
Yeah. It'd be an interesting story to tell.
Hopefully not too interesting.
From what I recall, people at the bar seem to Yenbin, what's the word for saying making something bigger than it actually is?
Embellish.
Thank you, Yenbin. Embellishment.
Oh.
Or you know. Oh. Yep. Anyway. Good night. Scream
Night.
if things are happening.
Oh, definitely. Or I'll make bear roars. If you hear a bear, you may want to.
Yes, because only friendly bears here. Yes.
Well, I mean, if there's a bear roaring anyway, we should probably do something.
If there's any bear, we should probably
Okay, any bears?
jump in action.
Got it.
Now I just have this image in my head of you guys encountering an actual bear from the forest and thinking that it's Lila.
Oh, hey, Lila. Embed him over here. Ooh.
What? Double take?
What?
Uh-oh.
Mind you, I
Spider-Man
don't
meme?
think, yeah, I don't think there's very many bears in jungles, but you know, where were we? So, moving right along, we will. So, Yenbin and Mordai go to sleep. Who are you taking your watch with, Lila?
Let's say Farul.
Okay. So, he's sleeping right now.
Where is he sleeping?
In the camp, just around, close to Garul. No, close to Gondolo.
Gondolo. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Garul and Fondolo.
Well-
They're weird, estranged cousins.
Nope, don't like it.
Fondolo, that doesn't. Nope.
Nope.
That's like the Wario and Waluigi of Farul and Gondolo.
Nope. A hard pass for me, thank you.
I agree with you. Okay, well, he's got like a minute or two before I go looking for him. So
the night is quiet. The air is fresh. It's still very, very humid. It's still raining as much as it was yesterday, but you know, a lot less than the day before. The time passes, and Farul is still resting.
okay, so I'm going to go wake him up.
How do you do this?
Well,
Boot
yeah, I mean that's definitely a valid option.
Boot teeth.
I think I'm gonna,
I almost did a spit take.
how about Druidcraft? Like I'm gonna cast Druidcraft, except it's going to be the sound of water splashing, but I'm going to direct it so that it's around his head.
So that it sounds like he's getting splashed, but he doesn't actually feel wetness?
Yeah.
Okay, great. No check needed. He just goes like, there's a loud splashing noise next to him. And he goes, Who, where? What? Lila? Hello?
Hi, it's also your turn on watch there, Farul.
Oh, I don't remember agreeing to that before bed, but all right, sure. I'll come keep watch Gondolo as well. Then I assume. Don't wake him up like
Uh,
that. I'll do it.
Well, I didn't actually get you wet. I could have.
No, but it still startled me. I have been woken up with splashing water multiple times before. Some people seem to
well,
think that helps with a hangover. I sincerely disagree.
hmm.
So, I'll just wake Gondola then, and then we'll start our watch. Did you just finish your watch then?
Well, I was going to stand watch, but if you two want to stand watch, I certainly won't stand in your way.
Well, I think I'll let him rest if that's all right with you. No sense
Yeah,
in all
that's
of us
fine.
being up. So cool.
Yeah.
And so he gets up and he gets himself kind of organized and oriented, right? There's kind of a weird feeling that you get sleeping in a different place every night.
Hmm.
After a while, where you kind of wake up feeling like you should be in the place that you last woke up. And you kind of
Yeah.
see that on his face a little bit, where he's like, oh no, that's right, that was 2 nights ago. Or, it's fine. So he goes and he gets himself some water and makes sure he has his bow ready and everything, and starts poking the fire.
Oh, very good. So
It sounded like you had a question.
well, so I was no. I mean, how long have you two been guiding together?
Oh, we've been in Chult for probably about. We've been in Chult for about a year, but we've been actually trying to do this whole guide thing for the last 6 months. So
Okay. Did you come to Chult together?
yes, actually, he's my old time friend. We've been together for a very long time. We grew up together. His
Oh,
Yes, his family was close family friends.
nice. It's always good to have a reliable traveling companion.
Yes. How about you? Do you have any companions that you? I mean, did we found you on your own? What was your group like? Did you have a group before then?
Not really to speak of. I occasionally travel with some of the druids from the Enclave, but more
Isn't
often than not, I'm by myself.
isn't that remarkably dangerous?
Eh, I mean, I guess it depends on what you're used to.
How? There were 4 of us keeping eye on things, and we lost a party member to just a drop snake out of nowhere, and none of us saw it coming. Oh, shh, Mordai, it's okay, it's okay. She's in a better place.
Heat radiates off Yenben.
Well, I don't know what
Residual
else to say.
anger.
I think you and her would have gotten along. I don't know if you've heard much about Kenna.
Not a lot. No.
She was like hard candy. She was sweet, but she'd also break your jaw.
Sounds like my kind of traveling companion.
That's what I was thinking. I think you two would have gotten along quite well. I wish I got to know her better. Unfortunately, she was not with us for very long before. Snake.
Like,
Yes. I was reminded of that somewhat when you turned into a snake, unfortunately. I've only seen 2 snakes since we left Port 9 Zaru. You and the other one.
well, I get the impression the other one was a lot bigger.
Most definitely. It was a very large sort of constrictor. It dropped down and squeezed the life out of her before any of us had the chance to react.
Yeesh. I mean,
It seems the lot of you are a lot stronger now than we were when we first left, but I don't know how.
well, sometimes when you, how do I say this? Sometimes the loss of a friend or an acquaintance can really sort of wake you up to the reality of your situation.
I don't know. Sounds more like magic. Something you lot have been chosen, and for some reason, Gondolo and I are not part of that equation. I'm not sure why.
Well, maybe there's some catching up to do, right? I mean, if you've been out here running around, you asked me how I survived. Well, it was more knowing where to be and knowing how to plan than it was being particularly competent as a druid. Although I will say, practice helps.
Anyway, that's the heaviest conversation I think I've had That's the heaviest conversation I think I've had in months. I would like to change the subject, and a popular choice, while on watch, at least where I come from, is a game of chance. Care to play some cards with me?
Sure. We'll play some cards. What are you playing?
And he pulls out a deck of cards and he teaches you the rules to a game of chance called Dragon Shuffle.
Okay.
Which is one that I just made up, and I have no rules for, so you guys just play it in the background, and that is that is something that is not happening. So,
well, maybe it's. I imagine so. It's a 2-player game. Maybe it's something like. I don't know. Well,
do you have any
2-player game? Go catch fireflies.
So, and nothing happens for the rest of your watch. And sorry to disappoint you, Brad. No rules. I'm not making this up without preparation.
It's like Special Jacksonville style pool. You make up the rules as you go.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, he teaches you how to play liar's dice. Oh, wait, I just said that he pulled out a deck of cards. That does not work. So, YouTube, the lie is that they're cards. When you all wake up, when the watch ends, you all level up. So let's roll HP.
Wake up. So much stronger, knowledgeable.
Go to D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Oh. I get an additional
Ooh.
1 HP.
No. If you roll when you're determining your maximum hit points, you get to reroll once.
Okay, I will.
I will not
happily-
accept a 1 that increases your maximum hit points. That's just too cruel.
I just got 2 1s in a row. Something is wrong. What's going
on?
What does this mean?
Uh,
You get one more chance.
Okay.
One more. If it's a 1, you get to keep it because that's just divine intervention at that point.
Thank you, DM.
Oh my god!
What is
What?
happening? Mordai doesn't
Keep
want to
rolling.
go
I
out
think
anymore.
there's a glitch. There's got to be a glitch. It has to be broken.
The next one's like an 8.
Okay, I rolled a D6 as a 3, 2.
Okay, roll a d8.
It's another 1. Something's
What?
wrong. Help!
Let me see. Let's
Let's-
all try to roll a d8.
Roll-
and see what
everybody roll a
happens. Is
D8.
it just
No, I got a 4.
I got a 1.
And Lila got an 8.
Got an 8.
So
What's going on?
roll it again. Let's see.
Roll. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
I got an 8
physical-
now.
You got an 8. So it's not a glitch. You just have really shit luck.
No, because now it's locked on 8s.
The locked on 8s?
No, I don't think it is.
I got a 7.
Okay, keep that. Keep
Keep
that.
that.
Just leave it. Okay, we're
Okay.
good. You get 7.
Okay, that was weird. I'm afraid.
Roll 20. Are you haunted? Are you done being haunted? What are the odds of that?
I mean, no.
Like statistically, that should be possible. So maybe it wasn't a glitch.
To roll 4 1s in a row. I have 1 in 4,096.
It's not that rare.
1 in 4,096.
That was weird.
Weird.
I don't know that. I don't know
Weird.
what vibe we're
Scary.
bringing into this episode.
Fred,
But,
flip that.
That's
Thank you. What the fuck?
Well,
Coward didn't even keep the 1. No,
This is. I know this is a horror campaign. That was the scariest shit all season. That was the scariest stuff in this whole game so far. I don't know why.
Mordai is excited. He wakes up. He's like, "Yes, I graduated, but I feel scared."
Fortnite gets up,
What hit
tweaks
points
his
did
back.
everybody
Like,
else roll?
I got a. What did I get? I think I got a 7 on my D10. Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay, and Lila?
I got an 8 on my d8.
Nice.
Awesome. So make sure to add your Constitution modifier and then total it.
When doing it in D&D Beyond, don't add your con mod. Just add your rolled
Because
HP.
it does that automatically.
Okay.
Does that automatically.
I think you're the only one present doing it in D&D Beyond, though. So
Am I? Oh, okay.
yeah, Bob is the other one using D&D Beyond. These two are using Roll20.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, then
Cool.
that's exciting because that makes it.
That means you have like
now
2 levels
38
worth of hit points.
What were you saying, Gala Drummond?
Oh, I now have 38 hit points, which is
Nice.
a more reasonable.
How are you doing for?
That's Constitution.
Kind of. Because you did take 11 necrotic damage that you can't heal.
I thought that went away after a
Well,
good
I
night's
mean, my
sleep.
maximum hit points anyway. Okay. Wait, I can't heal any of the damage that.
That the Night Hag dealt? No. You
I thought you said
cannot
it went
heal it.
away after a good night rest.
I made a mistake when I first spoke, but I did correct
Oh.
it afterwards. It does.
Okay.
You don't get those hit points back until you are subjected to a greater restoration spell.
Oh,
So instead of 38, then I would have 27 hit points.
Which is still more than you had last night.
Yeah.
More than me.
how many does
mean,
Mordai have?
25.
Oh boy.
Nice and even. 11 AC. Let's go. Mordai's afraid. Got
Okay,
some
so-
bad vibes this morning.
Oh no.
Okay. Yenben's sitting at 42 and an AC of 18. So, like,
And no one's going to touch you anyway because you're going to be 80
I'm-
feet away.
I'm the farthest
Far,
away.
far away.
Mm-hmm.
Print and
But
spell.
then if anyone tries to hit me, I just, become large and furry.
I think Yenben's just going to try and keep between Mordai and anything throwing anything at him.
Yay.
Yeah.
Mordai is
Yenben
our
does
squishy.
seem very protective of Mordai. It's kind of cute.
Mordai doesn't seem to be able to take care of himself in the jungle. At least
my
Lila,
first
he's
time
confident can
here.
take care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had some prep time, maybe a book, instead of just, walking across whatever distance between Baldur's Gate and the port was. I walked that distance.
Wait, I'm
No,
sorry. You
mean-
walked to Chult.
Yes,
How did you do that?
I was in Baldur's Gate. I closed my eyes. I walked the port, and then I was in Port Yanzaru.
How long did you walk for? How did you walk through the jungle with your
Oh.
eyes closed?
2 or 3 steps. Magic.
I don't
A
think
little-
walking was your primary mode of transportation in that moment.
Walking and magic.
Well, yeah, yes. Magic
Speaking of-
walking.
Absolutely. I can
Speaking
do
Speaking
this.
of Port Nyanzaru, when you all get back to port, have you given any consideration to what to call your group?
No.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Of course, every great band of adventurers has a name to call themselves. That way, people can say, oh, yes, I know who such and such was. They were a part of their group.
Yeah. We've had a bit of a high turnover.
I mean, the groups.
I mean, we're cool, but I feel like we need a little more group coherence over the long term.
Sure, a name will come to us.
Yeah.
Lila, Yenben, John, Mordai. I mean, we haven't lost anyone in a while at this point.
You jinxed it. Knock on wood.
Yeah, let's
You
Gonna go
realize
knock on a tree.
it's
No.
it's been less than a 10-day since Kenna died, and less than
Yeah.
5 days since Barbara died.
So John's the odd one out. Sorry, John.
We found Jean like 2 days ago.
Well, maybe he doesn't get to vote on what to call the group. He's too new. Sure, whatever. But, well, maybe we... Where is John, anyway? He seems quiet.
I don't know, maybe he's napping.
He seems to be
So,
meditating on something.
That magic meditation thing.
Oh, trancing. Yes, he's probably trancing.
Well, maybe some other time. But I think a name would be good. Yeah. A name gives you a group identity, something to work with, like a banner to stand behind. And that way, if you do lose a party member, then someone else that steps in gets to be a part of the group, and they join with all the same authority that the group had, whether they're new or not.
Yeah, I understand how group names work. I just haven't given it. We need to, build a repertoire as a
marinate.
group first. Yeah, it's got to marinate. You can't force these things.
Like you can't force it. Yeah, I agree with you, and Ben. I'm not opposed to it, but I do think it has to happen organically. I mean, that's a very cruel answer, I know, but
Jungle
And then
boys in
we
it.
got attacked by a pack of rabid Pomeranians.
Those would be my Pomeranians. Could we
What are they doing
pause
in
for a
Chult?
moment while I shush them?
Sure. Let's
Okay, I'll
fade
I'll
out
be
and we'll
right
be right back.
Un momento. Dog tax.
Dog tax. Everybody say hi to Buppers.
Dog.
Hi, Buppers. We
they're
love
so cute.
Buppers. Hello.
I feel like there should be cat tax because she also occasionally.
Are we all just going to go get our pets now? It's contagious
Well,
now?
I mean, later. I mean, some future time.
That's how we can
I-
cap off the stream tonight.
I
We all
can't
just
bring my dog into frame. He weighs 90 pounds.
Yeah, same.
I can try. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay, I'll be right back. Here. No, wait. Wait here. Okay.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
Hi.
Oh, there we go.
This is
Mine's-
my upper attack. He's very
mine's
fat.
portable.
He was outside.
Mine slips in and out of invisibility.
Oh, there you go.
all right.
Okay.
Team. So we're back to D&D.
Where were we? We just finished a rest. What day are we on?
Day 14.
Day 14.
Okay, so,
Yeah, so just... Okay.
all right,
So
so
we're back now.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are back. So, what day are we on now?
14. Morning of day 14.
So morning of day 14. Let's go through our morning checklist, shall we? Everybody mark off
Sure.
your insect repellent, your rations. Make sure you check off the rations for... actually, what pace did you move at yesterday?
I think it was just a
I
normal.
think it was just a normal pace. So
That was
then
the normal pace.
dinosaurs can graze,
Nice.
but they gotta... You'll have to mark off... somebody will have to mark off rations for Rule
Well-
and Bolo as well,
If we had extra spell slots last night, I would have used Goodberry.
right?
I did. So
Which would cover all of us, I think.
everyone's food.
Awesome.
All right,
we don't need to mark off rations, but we do need to mark off bug repellent.
And
Oh,
wall.
also, what was the rain situation?
Let's roll and find out. Bum. 14 means that it was a medium rainfall, 1 gallon per rain catcher. So 5 gallons total. Everybody needs to drink 2 gallons a day.
Okay, so we are down to dinosaurs. 2 gallons a day times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Yeah.
Is 12
That's
minus
12.
5 is 7.
7.
We are currently at 87.
Cool.
Nope, sorry, 86 gallons of water.
Oh, yes.
And I can also prepare this. I can also prepare a spell to create water if we need me to do that at some point.
I also have a magic recipe here for purify food and water. Just so you know.
Oh, good.
Purify food and drink.
Yes.
We should probably try that with the river when we get a chance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
not a bad
How
idea.
how reliable is that spell? I'm not sure. I mean,
I've
if you
never
say it's
used
good,
it
I
before.
trust you. But
I've
I've always
never
heard
used-
just don't drink the water here unless it comes directly from the sky. So
Well,
I mean, it's probably fine.
I mean,
I'll be happy to test it once if we get to that point.
worst case, it'll take the salt out of the ocean water. So it's not
Yes.
like we're going to die of thirst.
True. That is also true.
So we have
Cool. So we've got those. Do we want to just keep heading due south?
Yeah, it seems like that's where we're about to go.
How quickly would we like to travel? Are we rushing still? Do we want to take our time?
I think we're going
Regular.
to walk regular pace.
Yeah, I think I'm for regular.
Normal pace. And so who's navigating today?
Why don't we let them? So yeah, I'll navigate. Sure.
Okay.
If one of them wants to help me,
Sure.
or John can help me. Okay.
Yeah. Any of the above. Is anybody foraging?
I will forage.
Mordai, what are you doing?
Gonna keep watch.
Okay. And one of the scouts will assist Galadrim will assist Lila in foraging. So yeah, that is definitely enough. Roll a d6 for however much stuff you find. 27 survival, more than enough to keep going in the right direction.
Ooh, stuffs.
2 rations worth. Cool. And Mordai, perception.
13.
Yes, with advantage. All right.
I'm throwing a lot of ones today.
You are. Stop it.
Bad vibes.
Well,
All right. So, as you roach through a cluster of trees into a glade, you realize that the day has flown by today. And nothing has happened. And this would be a good place to make camp.
Fantastic.
You,
okay.
sir.
Well, I mean, that sounds great.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Yes, but not presented in a comfy way. Very uncomfortable. Anyways, okay. Cool.
Vibes are weird.
Evening, day 14.
Evening, day 14. Who's on watch?
I can take first watch.
Sure, I'll take second watch.
Mordai,
Yeah, I guess I'll take first again.
Sure.
Okay.
Do my landscaping.
Does anybody have anything that they want to discuss with anybody during this watch? As everybody's getting set up and settled. Any burning questions?
I don't have anything particularly burning, no.
Yeah, and Ben, I learned some magic, and I was hoping you let me try it on you.
That. Are you about to say welcome to Jackass? Because that's usually how someone gets blown the fuck up.
It's fine. It's a boost. It should help you out. Allegedly.
It's when you say things like allegedly that freak me the fuck out.
I haven't done anything. I haven't hurt you yet. There's no.
And see, again, you had me until you said yet.
All right, hold on. Don't say yet.
No, that's not what I fucking mean, man.
Oh, sorry. Erase.
I mean, will it, you're hedging. Will it or won't it?
Will it or won't it help you? Hurt you?
Yes. A definitive answer one way or the other. Or is this one of those things that, like, we flip a coin and either I get blown to smithereens or I'm immortal? Like, what are we talking here?
No, it will definitely help you, but I've just never done it before. So, figured
Definitely helpful, but also brand new. Okay. All right. All right. Let's give it a try.
Okay.
There's a lot of ramp up to this in there.
And Yenben, you will get a bardic inspiration.
Or do I use-
It'll feel like a surge of caffeine in your veins. Taking a 20-hour energy shot.
You whistle, and somehow I'm wide the fuck awake.
Perfect. Worked.
Right
Sort
before
of like
bed.
it's supposed to.
Right before I'm supposed to go to bed.
Well, we still have a couple hours of watch.
Right. Okay. We'll give it a try. If I can't sleep, I'm blaming you.
That is fair.
And you better make the coffee damn strong tomorrow morning.
There's fair. Well, I'll just hit you again with this. I think I got
so
another.
valid.
I got a couple more in me, I think.
All right. How the hell did you learn that in the jungle?
Mind college. Learning how to manipulate magic of the world through the power of my personality, my soul. Very
Now,
intertwined.
You say words like mind college as though those are a concept that makes sense to everyone. The fuck is a mind college?
Yeah, because the druid circles and the books, right? It's the instinct dreams. Are you familiar with like the mind palace? Kind of like that. It's a
No.
lot of instinct, a lot of, like I assume how, like learning to walk, like holding your breath when you're underwater. Some things are just instinctual, and some are the being beyond our perception. Kind of just squeezes information into you while you're dreaming.
That sounds like a
You
hell
know,
of a
it's one of those
nightmare.
things.
Right. We thought Lila had bad dreams. Damn. You have to go to school while you sleep.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds horrible.
Learning cool stuff, though.
Suppose it's better than John. He had to go to school while he was awake.
It's like
Yeah.
night classes.
And I can now actually like clean myself. Now that I know that this match doesn't explode or anything, thanks for the test, Yenben. Prestidigitation.
So there was a chance that shit was going to blow up in my face.
Like one in, it's like rolling 4 ones on an 8-sided dice in a row or something. Very small.
What are the odds that happens twice in one session?
Now, here's the thing. I ain't no math magician, but you can still do it. I have seen it done.
Fantastic.
Rolling a bunch of ones on 8s in a row, not.
What? No, never. Could never happen. Not in a million years.
Not in 1,000 rolls.
You did like, what, over 4,000 or something? Rough
It only-
guesstimate.
It only takes 4 bad ones.
All right, fair. Yeah, yeah,
Odds
especially in
ain't,
this jungle.
odds ain't shit when fate's against you.
Fair enough. I understand.
Now then, since you did not blow me up. Now I got nothing for you here. Have a good berry.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
remind me, what kind of pact do you have? Is it the Pact of the Great Old One?
Yes,
Do you also have an Awakened Mind ability?
I do. I rarely
So-
have a chance to speak into people's minds, but I do have it.
I would say, for the purposes of this, you could show Yenben what your dream classes are like, what your brain college is like. You could project it into his mind.
All right. Like a mouthful of good berry. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, excuse me. Yenben, since you got your whole jungle thing, would you want to see Night Dream Brain College?
That sounds like a genuine hail. Just do it to him anyways. It's okay.
Oh, come on. It'll be fine. You know what? How about we do it near the end of the at the shift change, so it doesn't you're not spooked or all angry through the whole thing, and you can just go to sleep angry, because that's something good to do, right?
I'd rather have 3.5 hours to forget the hell that you're about to put me through, so why don't we just do this now? You
Alrighty.
realize I was not an educated man. I'm not an educated man. Present tense. School ain't exactly where I learned anything.
Hey, you know what? I can understand that. This jungle has taught me a lot too, and you as well. I feel like I've learned a lot in for this whole survivaling thing. I feel like I could do slightly better than average. So you know what? Thanks, Yenben. You're a good teacher. I don't think I've brought that up yet.
I
Thanks.
appreciate that, but don't forget, I might have taught you everything you know, but I ain't taught you everything I know.
Well, hopefully we'll be sticking around together and learn a couple more things.
I seem to have learned a little bit. I feel I'm going to regret learning this next little bit. Oh God, the mind meld starts.
And as you project it into his mind, Yenben, what you see is a sterile white space with countertops and wash basins and ovens. And then you hear a voice that says, "Mordai, welcome back to class.
It's wonderful
going
to be here."
Today, we are going to learn about how to cast Eldritch Blast with the Agonizing Blast." And it just turns into a horrible, like, cooking show Martha Stewart thing led by a strange, high-pitched Italian entity that you never actually get the chance to see. And every time you try to look at it, your gaze is forced away because it feels like looking at the sun.
Cool. I'm glad you didn't make me roll like a madness save or something like that.
Good idea. Roll
No!
make a wisdom save. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I refuse, GM.
Don't wanna.
I mean, you guys
You
keep
can't
giving
make
me
me.
great ideas to be a mean GM. So, if you're gonna suggest it, no, I'm kidding.
No.
This time.
Fair.
But I swear, sometimes you guys are meaner GMs than I am, so.
Our paranoia is our own undoing. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Not
and
paranoia if the trees are out to get you.
It's not paranoia if it's true.
Yeah. You know what? It's only paranoid until the trees actually try and get you.
So, with that haunting image, your watch comes to an end. And then we go to Lila and whoever she wants to take watch with.
Well, I feel like it's only fair that Gondolo has to take at least one watch.
Take the dinosaur.
Would you like a pick-me-up before I go to bed?
I feel like Gondolo and Yenbin have too much of a similar vibe. I love it. I love it.
Fine, I'll get up. Sure, I'll take a pick-me-up. What do you got? What is this?
A little magic.
Some kind of weird fairy dust? What are you doing? What?
Demonetization powder.
What? What
Bardic
is?
inspiration.
Okay, cool.
Caffeine
Okay.
kick.
So that's a D6, right?
Yes.
So, Lila, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage for your watch.
Okay. I shall do so. Mm-mm.
Awesome. Another quiet night. So,
Goodness, since we didn't roll perception for that first shift.
so you're hanging out with Gondolo. He's
Yep.
sitting there, kind of twiddling his thumbs.
Well, Gondolo, you look bored. You want to play some cards?
Okay, do you have cards?
I think Farul does.
Yeah, but he's sleeping.
Okay, well then if
I mean, maybe we can get it off him. You want to try to get it off him without waking him up?
There's the game. Right there.
Oh, there we go.
You ready?
All right, who goes first? Are we doing this together, or is one of us taking the lead?
I don't really see a way that we could do it together. I think the more hands we have in there. Okay. So let's how are we gonna pick who has to do this? I'm
Well,
I'm
maybe
thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
If you pick the right number, then I will do it.
Why do I not believe you?
Is that not how
Gondolo's
that
a better
works?
gambler than Farul.
I don't know. Gondolo, what about 8? How does 8 look in tonight?
That is not the right number.
Yeah. Was the right number 0?
I was thinking of 7.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it a try. Let's see. I think I'm going to cast guidance on myself
Thunder.
before I do this. Cast silence. Counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah, silence plus
anyway.
thunderclap could be. I don't know if that would work. I think there's verbal components that you need to cast thunderclap. Anyway, sorry.
Let's
Unrelated.
There are verbal, but no one can be affected by a thunderclap while you are in silence.
Is it sound damage?
This hurts my brain. Let's
It's-
just carry
yeah.
on.
Yeah, let's move
Okay.
forward. Sorry.
Anyway,
Next question. Next question.
So
I'm
I,
the college boy over here.
go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can take
okay.
the cards from Farul.
All right. Oh, I guess it's not with advantage.
Nope.
It's interesting how he's sleeping with them. They're not just like in his bag or something.
Yeah.
Well, he pulled them out of his breast pocket.
Where are they on
He's
his
not
carpet?
like wearing pajamas. So he pulled them out of his breast pocket before.
Oh, did he? Okay. I thought it was
Okay.
like a bag or
All right.
something.
Well,
I was busy sleeping. I wasn't there.
ooh,
Ooh, his passive perception is not that good. So you do manage to do it. Go ahead and describe how you sneak up on him and do this without being noticed.
well, so it looks like, so I walk up to him and he's sleeping on his back. And the way that the cards are positioned, I can see that they're like trying to slide out of his breast pocket. And so so I just very carefully just use the momentum of gravity to slowly pull them out of the pocket and then quietly back away from the scene of the crime.
Excellent. Wow, you did it. That's awesome. What are we gonna play?
Well, so he and I were playing Dragon Shuffle last night. Play that.
Okay. All right. What are the stakes?
Maybe some good berries. I'd be willing to bet some good berries.
I don't have any good berries.
Well, what would you be willing to bet?
Okay. How about we play for copper pieces?
I'll play
Or
for a copper.
I mean, I have rations, but that feels a little unfair since you can just generate rations for essentially for free, whereas mine are limited.
Well, why don't we play for a watch then?
For chores. All right. Okay. So if I win, I get to go to bed? Is that what you mean? Or is it for like a future watch?
A future watch.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
have two people on watch.
A get out of watch free card.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. All right.
That's fun.
Let's play. So
I'm a
Okay.
fan.
I'm going to, so we can both roll a d20.
Okay.
Just a straight roll. And right now, okay. So we'll just say whoever's higher wins.
Come up with rules for liar's dice later. Oh, it's a
Nope.
tie.
Oh, the tie. Okay. So,
The mean game of Dragon Shuffle.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a full shuffle.
Gondolo has a very good poker face. And at the end, I think it's one of those rare situations where you do end up tying, which isn't possible in most card games, but apparently it is in Dragon Shuffle. So, what do you say, double or nothing?
we have equivalent hands. Yeah, well, let's play another.
Double or nothing. So now we're playing for 2 watches.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He really
roll
likes to
again.
sleep.
Go ahead and roll yours.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. So why do you want to get out of doing watch anyway? I mean, I don't mind it. It's nice.
Oh, I don't mind it either.
It sounds like we're playing for
But
the wrong
it's something to
stakes
play
then, if
for.
I guess.
I guess. I mean, I figured it seemed like you guys liked your sleep, so I thought maybe you would enjoy it.
I do.
But
I will say it's very hard to write my poetry on the back of Zonko while we're moving.
that's fair.
Staying up late on
It'd
watch,
be difficult.
I can write my poetry. Sometimes.
Sometimes, if it's not too eventful.
Well, if the inspiration hits, it's not. You can't bottle lightning, you know? Inspiration
No,
is...
but
Inspiration isn't just something that you can just ask a bard for, you know? It has to...
You know, it's
it
funny you say
doesn't
that.
come from nowhere.
I feel like you should have a chat with Mordai about that at some point. But I will say this. Sometimes, if you're just standing around, you know, like if you're standing in the spot with the bottle, maybe lightning will strike, you know? Sometimes it's just a matter of being there.
Yeah, but if you get struck by lightning holding a bottle, good luck catching it. I'm talking about catching the lightning in the bottle. That's not the same as being struck by lightning holding a bottle. These are very different things.
Yes, but for a poet, you seem to be lacking. You seem to be hesitant to pick up on metaphor in this case.
I suppose. I'm more for rhyme and construction than metaphor most of the time. Simile is my weapon of choice. When I'm not bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle what now?
My weapon of choice. Either simile or bare knuckle boxing.
Oh.
Yes, I've done quite well boxing for a while now. Gotta keep Ferrul safe, you know. Lord knows he's good enough at getting himself into trouble.
What makes you say that?
He has a knack for finding trouble, not a knack for getting out of it.
For finding trouble, huh? What kind of trouble does he find? Tell me a good one.
The kind that gets people at the bar saying, "You have a very punchable face."
I see. And you don't have a very punchable face?
Maybe I do. I'm too fast to find out.
Well, so you're the find the trouble and leave the trouble type.
You know what they say? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You know,
Like a Chelton hornet.
like a Chultan hornet. Wait, Yenben?
Well, I thought the indigenous bees in Chult were stingless.
But they still bite like a bitch.
Well, then you should bite like a bee, not sting.
It's a saying. It's not a saying from Chult.
Oh, I guess not.
And
All right. Well,
I guess with that we can put a cap on that interaction. And you continue playing cards through the night. Do you want to roll a couple more times to see what the net gain loss is? So let's roll 2 more times and see.
okay.
He's 2 ahead right now.
Lost that one.
So he's 3 ahead right now. And all right. He is
4 days.
4 ahead. So the
4 days of good
next
night.
4 times somebody asks Gondolo to do a watch, you get to cover for him.
Oh man.
Make an insight check.
Now the big numbers come out.
So with that insight,
I see what's going on here.
it is clear that he is not cheating.
He's
I didn't
not
cheat.
cheating.
I didn't cheat. You saw me roll.
I did.
I was rolling right there. I was not cheating. How could he be cheating?
It's true.
It's true. If you rolled low on insight, you would have thought he was cheating you.
Not that I particularly care anyway. He usually doesn't take watch. I'm
Yeah.
usually on watch, so not a big loss to me.
No, I suppose not.
One of these days, we're gonna have to get Lila a full night's sleep, or we're
Someday.
gonna all have. John has had 2 full nights of sleep, so he's next.
Right? Cool.
And he needs the least.
Right?
He
Yeah.
technically doesn't sleep. He should actually be on watch every night.
He can
Yeah.
just trance.
Mhm.
He trances, but he's awake, so he should actually be on watch all night every night.
So, let's do our rules for weather and our insect repellent, rations, water.
Right.
Okay, morning day 15.
Rolling for weather, not a lot of rain.
More good berries, I assume, since there's no
Yes.
spell casting.
Yeah, rations will be
So
good berries.
light rain, we gain a total of 2.5 gallons of water.
All right.
Can I round that to an even number?
2.
There. Okay, which out of the 12 that we need leaves us with 76 gallons.
All right, everybody marked off your insect repellent and stuff.
Kind of nice.
Mhm.
This rain has been not so heavy. Kind of nice.
Pretty lucky.
Yeah, but we're down a quarter of our water already.
Quarter?
Come across.
Ooh.
Well, looking at this map, I'm peering over Yenben's shoulder. Looking at this map, it seems to be heading to uncharted territory. Is that what that means, right?
Hmm.
No blank.
Yep.
So if you come across any ponds or something, or if we should be keep relatively close to that river there, because that's seawater, right? It says inlet. That's
Oh,
water
that
coming
is
in.
that's an outlet.
Sure, it says inlet on the map.
Yeah, all
Nature's inlet.
river deltas are kind of. It's an inlet for ships. The water's still flowing out.
Oh,
Though it is flowing so slowly, it's hard to tell.
You see there, Morta, water always flows downhill, and the downest hill is ocean.
that tracks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
The downest hill is ocean. I'm writing that down. That sounds like something. I don't know. It sounds like something to me. I don't know what yet. The downest hill is ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who is navigating?
Does anyone else want to do it, or shall I?
Go for it.
Okay, I shall.
I don't want to get us lost.
Fair. 1 sec. Just writing down the.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna
what
enlist,
pace are we going at?
I'm gonna enlist John as well. Oh, never mind. I don't need to.
Normal. And since we are in uncharted territory,
Mhm.
so does that mean for looking for the treasure map has a more roughly detailed location than just what we have on our map?
It does. Ferrul and Gondolo don't want to share that information
Okay.
because it's kind of their security that you won't just ditch them.
Yep. No. Fair. I just wanted to make sure that we're still, once we get
Then-
close enough, they'll tell us which direction we need to go, and then us deciding.
Yeah, as we're entering here, I think we should. Genben would start pressuring them to be like, all right, which direction are we going?
South.
Straight south, continuously. Okay.
Mordai is going to be on watch.
Cool. Go ahead and roll perception. Galadremen, what is Lila doing?
Lila is foraging, as per usual.
Cool.
John with
Fer-
on watch.
Ferrul
With me.
is going to help on watch and give Mordai advantage. And Gondolo
Nice.
is going to help Lila with it to give you advantage. Let's see if you get a nat 20.
Okay. I rolled an 18 for survival, so.
Yeah, but with advantage, there's a chance you could get a nat 20. Let's see.
Okay.
Cool. So roll a d6 to see how many rations you find. 2.
Or 2.
2 ration.
2 ration.
Question. With
Yes,
my
sir.
purify food and water,
Mhm.
be able to like boost those with like things that are kind of poisonous that I can just clean up? We could boost those rations? Is that something we could do?
Probably. The rations or the water?
Well, I'm just thinking either or. If we come across a pond, I could try it. Or, with Lila and the picking up foods.
Well, so also just as a thing, what I can create up to 10 gallons of water. If I have at least one drop.
Okay, so yeah, we
So-
should. If you get energy at the end of the day, you should make note of that.
Yeah.
And if you find anything that's only a little poisonous, let me know. I want to try this
Okay.
spell here.
Sure.
What
Yeah,
will
let's do
go
it.
wrong?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
While you are foraging, reasonably close to the group, you see a wild boar races across the path in front of you.
Okay.
It's maybe 20 feet away, and it just darts across. It is running for its life. And then you
Okay.
hear it.
Yeah.
And then you hear them. And you see a pack of 3 Deinonychuses. These are raptors.
Oh, shit.
Like Kai?
Yeah.
No, Deinonychuses.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
They run across and decide that the boar has gotten too far ahead, and the party makes for more interesting prey. And we will find out what happens in that encounter next time. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to reach 20 subscribers before our 20th episode airs, which will be soon. So, help us out there. Glad to see you. And see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.